What is going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with episode 26 of my West Ham United career mode. This is the penultimate episode before the end of the season and the series for season 1. We kick things off with a 2-0 defeat against Everton at home, and this is what it does to the league table, as it looks like now Tottenham and Manchester City are in pole position to be winning the league here. We can still catch them, but it's looking like it's an unlikely task to be catching City now. So we're going to our final game of the season against Burnley, hopefully looking to secure a Champions Cup place. But guys, just a friendly reminder, if you are enjoying the series so far, slap a like on this video and subscribe if you are new around here. I would very much appreciate it. So it doesn't look like we can be caught, to be fair, for these Champions League spots. So we're just trying to get as high of a points tally as we can, just so we can look at it at the end of this season and then look on towards next season for something to build on. Hopefully maybe get second position, or even better yet, win the league. But I can confirm that this will be the end of the West Ham career mode series as a whole for the time being, until we've got a new series planned. This will come back at the end of the year like it always does. Always do a West Ham career mode at the end of the season. So it'd be interesting to see how you guys feel about that. As Antonio gets into the box here very early on, and it actually is a penalty for West Ham inside 10 minutes. John Flanagan bringing down Antonio. Rashford's going to step up. He hasn't scored for a while, and he does actually get his first shot saved there by Heaton, but the rebound does find a way into the back, and net 1-0 to West Ham United. Marcus Rashford with a really good finish there. That's a massive confidence booster for him, to be fair. He's been not amongst the goals as he should be, but he stepped up there. It's a weak penalty. Heaton should have done better, actually. He should have caught that, but luckily enough, luck was on Rashford's side, and he does find the back and net for his 11th goal in the Premier League this season. Very good stuff from him there. As we come forward again, Burnley looking to get away here. Hendrick loses that to Fernandes. Then Fernandes finds Antonio, lays it off into Mitchell Viso, gets his shot away. It's blocked by me, and Heaton does see that around the bar. As Torre puts a corner in, it does actually fall back to Antonio again. Gets his first shot blocked, but on his second chance of going, goes wide of the mark yet again. And we're going to half-time here. West Ham in a comfortable position at 1-0 up, but you feel like we need another goal here, because Burnley have always got that bit to hold on to. They're only one goal down. They can hit us on a counter-attack and find a goal. But Gorkan Torre does actually get a start today. He's been playing really well, and we link up really well again, and Rashford gets played in, but he can't finish it into the back of net, and Kovacic can't get there on the rebound. As we come forward again, Marcus Rashford involved in a lot of the attacks for West Ham. He's been the focal point, and it falls to Noble, gets taken down, falls back to Rashford. Should have finished that one on that occasion, but again, it does go wide of the mark. West Ham get a ball from a corner though, and it does fall to Kovacic. Mateo Kovacic across into the box, plays it across goal, reads there, and he finds the header. 2-0 to West Ham. It's their captain on the final day of the season. 2-0, and we double our lead here. And Kovacic is a brilliant ball across goal. He's attacked it beautifully. No defenders there in the 6-yard box to try and attack that, and we're happy with it. Winston Reid gets his 3rd goal in the Premier League, and couldn't be happier for him. It's a really good goal. As you can see, we do take off Kovacic and Mikel Antonio. Andre Ayew and Fosu Mensah make their way onto the pitch. And Burnley would lose out on the attack here. Ayew gets onto a loose ball, dispossesses his opponent, and Rashford gets played through on goal here. He's got the pace to get away from the defender, puts it past Heaton. That's his 2nd goal of the game. West Ham make it 3 against Burnley in rather convincing fashion here. With just 15 minutes left to go, it really has been a great game of football for West Ham. They've played out of their skins, and it really is a credit and an end to the season where they've played so well. And it wasn't, a season where we were going to win the Premier League. Realistically, we was never going to win the Premier League. Not that the squad's not good enough, it just wasn't in our expectations. No one expected us to do it. But a Champions League spot is what the board looked at getting at the start of the season, and we've done that, and we've done it in really good fashion, as they do get a goal back here from Gudmundsson, the Icelandic player. But it doesn't matter. The game's over. Essentially, it's way over. The block from Reid was unlucky. It bounced into his path. It happens. But it's been a really good season where I feel like we've overachieved, to be fair. Champions League, we got into the final of the Europa League, FA Cup also, that's still to come. We've won the EFL Cup. So, and we won our pre-season tournament too. So I'm happy with how the season's gone so far, if I'm being completely honest. As the game comes to an end and our Premier League season draws to an end, we still have 2 very essential cup games left to play. The Europa League final against Manchester United and the FA Cup final against Newcastle, which will be played tomorrow. So we've got the game against United coming up now. Rashford takes our man of match here. And we'll see what happens with this game coming up. And obviously, we still got the potential to get 2 trophies to end the season, which is absolutely incredible when you look at it like that. They do offer Lance Murphy a contract, 55 rated left wing, looks like one for the future. Will Green also looks quite decent. We'll be offering him a contract very soon. And Toby Kelly, the young 18-year-old goalkeeper, 6'5", 53 rated, I do believe it was there. So we do offer him £425 a week, a 2-year deal and a future first team player. As you can see, training is done between the team here, Oxford and Fernandez. You know, they're ones for the future. They're playing so well, and Ashley Fletcher's had a brilliant season, to be fair. As you can see here, just a little a bit of press for me as the club. I've actually put the worth of the club from 1.10 billion to 1.29 billion in one season, which is great to see as we now gear up for the most important game, maybe of our season. It's against Manchester United in the Europa League at the Emirates Stadium. So not much travelling for both of the clubs here. Less for West Ham, more for United. But if you want to look into that, it's really not when you have the whole of Europe to select from. So as you can see, the West Ham team here, we've actually gone for a bit of a mixed match of Bonner and Oxford at the back. Fletcher starts up front, Lanzini at Cam, Faguli on the right, and Mark Noble comes in at centre defensive midfield. As for United, it's a very, very strong side. Smalling and Jones, De Gea up there, Schneiderlin, Mkhitaryan, Griezmann, Mata and Martial. It really is a great side, and who can't forget the world record transfer, Paul Pogba. With West Ham to start off in the attack though, as Payet gets away from his man, Fletcher links up with Noble, who gets played into some beautiful space there. Noble lays it off to Fletcher, turns away from his man and shoots, but De Gea is equal to his effort there. Good opening 5 minutes for West Ham, and they would put more pressure on with a corner here. Dimitri Payet puts into a dangerous area, goes all the way over, finds Noble with the header, but it's just wide of the mark on this occasion. Will be United's turn to attack now with Morgan Schneiderlin. Great footwork from the Frenchman, plays it into his fellow countryman, and he finds it into his fellow countryman also, Griezmann. It is missed, it falls back into Martial, and it is cleared away from West Ham. But it wouldn't stop United coming forward again as Juan Mata opens up play into Anthony Martial, finds Griezmann, and that is a delicate chip past the goalkeeper to make it 1-0 to United. Not the best of starts inside the opening half an hour for West Ham. Antoine Griezmann, arguably one of the world's best strikers, makes us pay. He gives him the room, and it was a goal made in France there. Martial into Griezmann, and that really is a delightful chip there. Anyone can do to stop that one. And United have the lead 1-0 up. And guys, just a friendly reminder, if you are enjoying today's video, smash a like on it and also subscribe for more career mode content. As Darmian puts a brilliant ball over the top here, and it actually does find Anthony Martial. Byram's not going to catch him. Bonner's got to come across. He gets his shot away, and Donnarumma is equal to his effort there. And again, they'd come forward again. Juan Mata onto the ball. He plays it into Antoine Griezmann again, lays it off now into Schneiderlin, who shoots. It's saved by Donnarumma there. Really good play from the young Italian goalkeeper. And again, Mkhitaryan would come forward. Griezmann into Matt. It's been absolutely dominant first half for the Red Devils here. And Oxford does take out Schneiderlin. Referee goes straight up to him and produces a red card. So if things weren't already bad enough, we're down to 10 men for the second half here. I'm absolutely fuming at that. Lanzini drops down to CDM. We're not going to play with a Cam here. Oxford comes off. Obviously, he's at. And Kovacic is sacrificed for Winston Reid. But again, they do win a free kick here and they look to make us play. Antoine Griezmann steps up to the plate here. And it's a delightful free kick. Donnarumma was beaten, but the crossbar was in their way. Going in at half-time here. Like I said, it's been an absolutely dominant performance from United, to say the least. We really need to bounce back and hopefully get us back on terms and turn this game around. But Pogba gets played in here beautifully. What can he do? Great bit of play from him, great close control, gets his shot away, it's blocked only as far as Morgan Schneiderlin back into Paul Pogba, should put the game to bed there, but somehow misses. We do bring on Andre Gray and Mikel Antonio to try and change our fortunes around with a bit of pace on the hour mark here. We'll see what happens with that one. We would come forward though with Dimi Payet, does find Mark Noble. Noble plays it into Lanzini, into Antonio, turns to defender Luke Shaw here, gets his shot away, he should be scoring there, but misses at a vital time. Again though, right with 15 minutes left to go, Gray gets away from Chris Smalling, gets taken down. He was through on goal here. Very interesting stuff as the referee rushes over to Chris Smalling here. Mkhitaryan trying to argue his case, and Juan Mata goes straight to his back pocket though. It's a red card and Dimitri Payet is going to step up. Can he find the goal? It's Payet. It's just over the bar there. Rather disappointed there from Dimi. He should have made the goalkeeper work. As Sam Byram comes forward now, it's still the English right back here. Does really well, gets into a dangerous position, but it's cleared away by Jones. West Ham really looking to find this goal, but it doesn't come. And unfortunately, we lose out on the Europa League final here. Runners up though, it's been a great campaign, and we won't hopefully be playing the Euro League ever again with Champions League football coming up next season. But it's bittersweet for us as United do take home the title here today. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is going to be lifting it up. And that's one final down, another to go. And it puts more pressure on us now for Newcastle. We want to end the season on higher spirits. But No one knows what's going to happen in that game. Stay tuned for it, guys. It's going to be one to remember no matter what happens in that game. It's been a great season. Hopefully we can get that silverware. Missed out in Europa League final was bittersweet, but we do have the FA Cup final to come up. Lance Murphy does accept the contract offer, and we do get £2.9 million for our troubles here. But guys, here's the final Barclays Premier League table. City, Spurs, West Ham and Chelsea all with Champions League football. Arsenal with Europa League football. It's been a great season for us. It really has. 74 points. We finished third. I would have took your hand off that for the start of the season. But guys, thanks for joining me today. Slap a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new around here. We've got the FA Cup final coming up very soon, so make sure you stick around and check that out. And as always, hope you have a really nice day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.